Go, 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 go. Good morning. And then Waze kills the vibe. What did I do? 80s, 80s music. I see. Don't worry, I'll continue the vibes. Let's continue the vibes. Cool. Well, this doesn't continue the vibe. This is, you know what? I'm just gonna not shuffle. Good morning, everybody. I had to get some tea today because some tea and some honey, because my voice is my voice is in the abyss. In the abyss. UUU is still trying to break out here. This resistance has been strong since yesterday, right? Same level, same level. It's like 630, 630, 630, 630. Here we go again and fail again, right? So let me mute my Discord. So that looks good. Rob and crew have been killing these pre-market plays. BTBD looks amazing, right? So done really well. Your next resistance is just that supply zone at $4.30. So that level is going to need to be broken at some point. Cool. I like this one just because it had the volume, right? You know how like we like stocks not because they deserve to be liked, but because they've had the momentum in pre-market and they're kind of sold off and they're consolidating, right? And then you get like that random dip and pop at the open. So we'll keep an eye on this one. Alrighty, so let's see if we can two things, right? We either dip China, right? So we either dip and consolidate at the bottom there, closer to like 290, right? Or we break above 260 above the VWAP. That's it, right? So for now, it's more of a wait and see, unless you're feeling gamblicious. I don't know what that means, but anyways, so we either come back to the bottoms, right, or we break above that VWAP there, because that's been the problem. The problem. Alrighty, so yeah, it looks like BTBD is failing in that supply zone, right? So that supply zone there was quite important. So maybe a retest of $4 going into the open. And again, UUU just needs to break above $6.30. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. See, yes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm just scrolling up and reading your names and saying good morning, even though I'm not saying good morning to you, but I'm saying good morning to you. So good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully you had a good pre-market because pre-market was good, right? When I look at a name like BTBD, right? Again, we keep saying this. Like every morning we say this now, right? But if you've had a one-on-one, a name like BTBD is literally like you stealing money for candy from a baby. Yeah. Alrighty. There is someone that's a gold member, a man, right? So not even kidding. Alrighty, so like if you're a gold member, this to me is easy monies. BTBD, easy monies. Now it's not because we're hitting resistance and stalling and backing off, but you know what to do. Willie, I say hi to everybody. I said hi to everybody. So sometimes what you don't know is is a bit of a block. You like candy? Yeah. So when I looked at this, I saw you guys playing this, but wasn't really looking at the chart. But then when I looked at the chart, I'm like, really, this is exactly what we talk about on one-on-ones, easy monies. Anyways, moving on. So those are some of the names we like going into the open. STI, we talked about this all of last night, right? After hours when they had that news, right? This thing was cooking STI, right? And then obviously we hit a bit of resistance and then sold off and then consolidated and then continued this morning, right? So really, really good run. Congratulations if you played with this. It does look like we're holding $7 really nicely. STI going into the open. So if we can stay above that level, that'd be nice. So $7 holding for now. BTBD again, we need to break out. Right, AIHS, we either need to dip all the way down to that level or break the VWAP. Right. So like I said, this level that we're sitting at is not like, oh, I need to buy now. No, not really. Right. It's gonna need to do something for us to be like, okay, alrighty. And then I just put these on here because I just wanted to see what they were doing. Question for you guys in the chat though: What's your favorite name going into the open? What is your favorite name going into the open? Doo-doo-doo. BTBD. Yeah. Yep. For a lot of you guys, it's gonna be BTBD, right? So that thing needs to break above $4.30, and then we can look for more. Alrighty. So we're gonna need to do the boom booms, the breakouts. Swin. UUU. UUU really needs to break out. Really needs to break out. If not, we're gonna go back to retesting 530 again, because that's what we've been doing for the last few days, right? Didn't I hear someone mention IVVD today? Not that I'm aware of. Maybe, probably. Probably. Mindful, good morning. How are you? How are you? Dan, good morning. Good morning, Dan. How are you? Good morning, Joseph. See, now I say good morning to the people that showed up late, and the early people. I just said good morning, everybody. Greg, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. We have 7 minutes to go, so plenty of time. The S&P is gapping up this morning. Yo, Shima. Flamingo, good morning. Jay, good morning. Jimbo, good morning. Good morning, Thomas. Chris, good morning. Justin, good morning. Lion, good morning. The S&P is gapping up this morning because we had some Google news last night. Good morning, T. Yo. Right. So the antitrust stuff, and then also this morning we got a price target upgrade from Google for Apple. Right. Obviously, that's one of the biggest holdings. So you're getting good news from for Google and Apple. The markets are gonna move. One of the Fed clowns was also saying this morning that they need to cut rates at the next meeting, right? So yeah, so it's been a good morning for the markets. Will we hold these gains though? Probably, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, they're called the Fed clowns, because they're all over the place. All over the place, yapping about rubbish. Yapping about rubbish. Anyways, yeah, don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already. Please and thank you. Smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new, and let's make some monies today, please. So STI has done a really good job bouncing off that demand zone. Really, really good job. All right, so that's $7. Very nice. So by now we know though, like going into the open, the names that will do well are the ones that like will break, right? Um, okay, 5 minutes to go. Ayo, okay, I'll post some levels, and then we should be good to go. Okay. Uh, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, I like to look at STI. 1 second. Uh, there we go. Oh, Tony, your station. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like how the bot will post those names now in stock general going into the open. What's my verdict for STI? My verdict is that thing needs to dip back closer to 7 or break above $8. Good morning, Al. Desi, good morning. Marty, good morning. Prasad, good morning. Good morning, Emma. Good morning, everybody. It's a bit slow going into the open, isn't it? Which is okay, honestly. Right? Pre-market was like I was watching you guys for a bit, and pre-market was fire, right? Fire. Like if you're green already for the day, type yes in the chat. Good morning, Paula. If you're green already for the day, type yes in the chat. Most of you guys are gonna say yes, 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 right? Especially if you woke up earlier. So Always, Shima, always. You woke up late, AK, do better. Do better. See? Right? A lot of you guys are green this morning because you woke up earlier, right? Yep. Yep. Features, features. For now, I mean, you're up $1,200. You've made your daily goal, right? So yes for now should not be a yes for now. Please. Alrighty. Here goes the open. So let's see what happens here. Again, so BTBD is going to need to break above 430 or give us a nice little dip. Alrighty. AIHS needs to break above that VWAP or give us a dip. Right. UUU needs to break above $6.30. And then same thing for STI, right? So watch closer to $7 on this one, right? Or that $8 break. Cool. So there goes some dip skis here. BTBD with a bit of a dip. Let's see if that thing can get a little closer to 350. If not, it's going to need to turn back around and break that downtrend. Patrick, I like it. Yeah, I like it. Um, there goes AIHS, right? So, like I said, for some reason, I like this one the most. For some reason. What's the reason? Who knows? But, but maybe, just maybe. But it's still failing at the VWAP, so it's going to need to break about 360 and actually hold that level. It's going to need to breaks and hold. Well, I guess there was a reason. Hmm. I think the only concern is that like the market just opened, right? Always a bit skeptical. So that candle hasn't fully closed yet. So no close yet on that candle, and it's still playing with 360. I see. That thing said, but trust me, bro. I'm gonna do it. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Trust me, AIHS says. Trust me, bro. So yeah. So that next resistance is the that I think that's the other downside is that next resistance isn't too far away, right? So and again, market open, IPDN, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. 380. 380. Resistance closer to, yeah, we're sitting right at that supply zone there. So we're testing resistance there. So just be aware of that. Alrighty. Just be aware. Testing that pre-market. You look to the left, right? You can see that little white line at the top, right? That is your resistance. Right? So this level right here. So we need to break above this level, which it looks like we're going to, right? And there goes boom skis. There goes boom skis, guys. There goes $4. Type yes in the chat if you're in AIHS. Was there a reason why this one was our favorite stock? Maybe. Maybe, huh? Hmm. It just looked interesting, huh? Hmm. Just looked interesting, huh? Boom skis. So let's see where this thing holds. There you go. I want to see if that thing can close above the that 390 level. You're in at 320, Carl. Monies. Monies. I want to see if we can close above that left hand side high and then test the actual pre-market high, right? Test the actual pre-market high. The magic number, we hit 419. So technically that's the magic 420. So modest, Rob. So modest. No, that's not for today. What other job can you have that has only three hours of work days? Uh, are you roasting me, Josh? Unbelievable. Ah. So let's see if we can let's see if we can hold about 390, right? So hopefully you're paying yourself on the way up, guys, right? Moving your stop losses higher, blah blah blah, right? We like this stock again, like we said. For some reason this one wasn't moving, but we liked it coming into the open because it looked interesting, right? Um, just because I think we're noticing a pattern. Okay, maybe a little. um, right? So again, there's a bit of a pattern, right? When we come into the open, the names that were performing into the opens don't seem to perform anymore, right? Then we're like, wait, what the hell just happened? This was the best name in the market. What happened, right? And then all of a sudden, the ones that were chilling, right, had the volume, had everything else, had that initial run, right? What were they doing? They cooked at the open, right? So we are looking good. Looking good. Okay, perfect. I want to see if we can test like the actual high. Can we push it? Can we get a boomski candle? Somebody do it. Josh, make that phone call. Here we go. Brand new highs of the day. $4.30. Again, make sure you move those stop losses up, right? I know I don't really care about any other stocks right now, but that's for a reason. uh, anyways, we will in a second, right? We will in a second. For now, are there other stocks in the market? I don't know if there are other stocks in the market. Do they matter? I don't know if they matter. Maybe, but they do matter. Anyways, UUU, for some reason we can't seem to break above 630, so that doesn't matter for now, right? Uh, STI, I like that this thing is still holding that demand zone, so closer to $7 has been nice. So hopefully it stays above that level, please. BTBD, we mentioned earlier, like this thing is going to need to break above 430, or it's going to need to dip closer to 350, right? Which it looks like it dipped closer to 350. Um, so for now, this still looks good. It's still holding, right? This was probably the second name, favorite name, like top name coming into the open. So that still looks good. Alrighty. Let me pull up. That's pays, by the way. Not a big run. IPDN. This one was obviously a beastie beast yesterday, right? And it's halted up, so that looks really nice. Yeah, that looks very nice. The only issue is that supply zone, right? Was this the same? No, that was a different level. This was a level from pre-mark from 2 days ago though. So, two trading sessions ago. Yeah. So IPDN is halted up. That looks nice, right? That looks very nice. But again, what's our favorite name, guys? These two for now, right? BTBD needs to break above that 430, which it looks like it's going for it now, right? And then AIHS, which has been our favorite name for now, but it also needs to break out because now you're actually at a double top, right? So this is not a level to be playing games at, right? So you can see this level right there. That's a problem. Guess what? History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. This is going to be a problem as well, right? So you don't play too many games then. BTBD though is like, hey guys, I'm back. Let me take over, please. Right? So basically a money rotation there. I'm back. Let's see. $150, Fox. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So again, we still like these two names for now, the best, right? So we'll see what happens with IP when IPDN gets on halted and then go from there. Alrighty. We shall see. But yep. STI says, "Oh, I have the ST something else. Is it halted down? Yeah, it's halted down, right? So it was holding that demand zone, but then they slapped it down. So again, stonks breaking out are usually the ones that people want to play with, right? So, yup. Trax, what's your position in NUKK? Let me know. Yeah, it is halted down, Grunt. Let's go, Suck Monkey. Double my daily goal. What happened? How come Suck Monkey's been cooking, guys? Just cooking. Just cooking, guys. Suck Monkey, give me a high five. Well done. Here we go, guys. Josh made the phone call. He made the phone call. He said, "Okay, let's go boom skis." There we go, boom skis, guys. Ooh, oh my days! It's almost like we knew this stock would be the stock. It's almost like we knew that this would be the cooker for the day, guys. Ooh wee! That's 85%. That's a really nice pump. Congratulations if you got into this. And yeah, BTBD. Don't make me give you a high five. 390, and then we ran to 450. Did you take the gains? Mindful. Did you take the gains? Right. So you up 60 cents on that play there. Let's go, guys. Look at this. It has to break out this supply. Let's look at that. Josh made the phone call, guys. Josh made the phone call, and here we are cooking. Love it. Type yes in the chat if you're still in AIHS. That's an interesting block, actually. Look at that. $4.80. Rob says modest. Not today, Rob. Not today. Today we cook. Today we cook. Right? Mindful, really good entry. You have to be ready to take those gains. Right? Have to be ready to take those gains. There we go. So our next supply zone right below $5, right around $5 there. So again, make sure you're scaling out on the way up. Alrighty, make sure you're scaling out on the way up, or you're moving your stop losses up at least. Right? Please and thank you. There we go, 490. Show us the $5, Rob. Show us the $5. See, whenever you need some help, just call Josh. Just call Josh. And come on, guys. Let me see those flames in the HT signal channel. Let me see those flames. Let me see those flames. Come on now. Let me see those flames. There's no room for modesty today. No room. Are there other stocks in the market? No, they're not, right? Do other stocks exist? I don't think other stocks exist, right? No, it's just this one. Yeah, that's right. Forget about the other stocks because they don't matter. IPDN is cooking them after the on hold, so that looks good. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm kidding. Yeah. No, yeah, just be ready to take your gains, guys, on a name like this without really a catalyst and a China name. Be ready to run, right? Be ready to run. Eventually, this thing will go to the abyss. So again, be ready to run. Have a good stop loss, pretty please. BTBD still holding up. Mindful, right? Marigold. So still holding up. You're still green, right? So I think the issue you're having maybe with that one is this one took over, right? AIHS took over. So when this takes over, then anything that takes over, right? You know that it's going to be a bit of a problem. So again, come on, keep going, please. Keep going, please. Yeah, Marigold, you're nice and green though, right? So you're sitting at 413 now, 414, 418, 420, right? BTBD is the other name we like, right? So it looks good. You just have to make sure that you don't, lose the monies, please. Alrighty. It's competing with this one though. And obviously this one's closer to the high, so this one gets the priority from most people, right? So but you did a really good job, right? After our one-on-one, that was a really good entry. So stay green. Joel, $200. Let's go. Well done. Yeah. That's criminal behavior, Justin. Criminal behavior. Yeah, BTBD wants to go. It's just, you just have that supply zone, and it's just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, right? So when a name is going back and forth like that, sometimes if you want to take the gains, right? If it's annoying, at some point you're gonna have to take those gains just in case. For now, AIHS is still the one, right? So, but $5 resistance. People want to take gains at $5. $5 foot long. Is that what what's that place again? Whatever that place is. No, 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 no. Do, do, do. ah, love it. Come on, can we break now? Nose, well done, nose, well done. Well done, skis. Subway, yeah, Subway. BTBD seems like we're still just going back and forth for now, right? STI is on halted. Obviously broke below that $7, so not exactly a good thing. UUU doesn't look like it wants to give up anytime soon, which is a good thing, but it needs to break out. So we're still watching this one closely. It just needs to give us the breakout, right? AIHS again, no competition for now. This is still the play, right? And here we go, right? So we're just playing with $5 here. So we need to break. I mean, I say $5 more like the entire supply zone. So that level is going to need to be broken and closed above. But for now, it's still looking like the one, isn't it? So there we go. Brand new highs. Brand new highs. There goes 520. The one. There we go. It's the one. 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 It's the one, guys. It's the one. 120%. Right? Is there any competition? No, there's no competition. It's the one. Yeah, the one. So again, let's see where this candle decides to close at. Again, move the stop losses higher. Everybody should be green on this name, right? So, uh, yeah, that thing doesn't want to stop, does it? That thing's like, nope. Why would I stop? And what? Come on, and thrust, and thrust. There we go. 550, everybody. Woof! My days. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Look at that thing cook. Woof. Do any other stocks exist in the market? I don't really think so, right? I don't think so. I'm gonna spam you guys all day today. All day today. All day today, everybody. There it is. There it is. $6. Do any other stocks exist in the market today? Mm-mm. If you have a question, don't ask. Not today. Don't ask. If you're like, hey Blaze, can you look at this stock? The answer is no. Doesn't exist. Let's go, Arjun. I'm kidding, by the way. Am I kidding though? No. Don't ask. $6.20, 626, 636. Do any other stocks exist in the market today, guys? No. Why? Because we're halted up. Halted up. There we go. Yeah. I mean, where else can you show up? Right? So I think the beauty of our community when halt right now. I think the beauty of our community, guys, is we have a bias sometimes where we really don't. We like monies, right? So if you show up on stream and we're like, hey, we're only paying attention to AIHS, for the most part, you're gonna pay attention to the stock, right? And at some point, you're gonna FOMO, right? So we barely looked at anything else today, right? Because we saw that this one was doing what we wanted it to do. So there's no reason to do anything else, is there? So everybody give everybody a high five. High five, everybody. High fives. High fives. Everybody high fives. Why? Because we cook. What's the next possible entry, Ibrahim? The moon. The moon. You have a stop loss set at 6. Should you move it up? I would. I would. Uh, but again, you're most likely really green, Chris. So that stop loss at 6 should be okay, but I would. Alrighty. So right below that halt is where I would move it up to. Yeah. You did, Kiara? Did you make money still? High five, everybody's. High five. Choo, 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 choo. Okay. One second. There we go. One second. Cooked. Green in and out twice, and as your stop loss hit, but getting comfortable. So thank you, absolutely, Chris. Well done. It moved too fast. Yeah. Sometimes that's a bit of a negative, isn't it? Right. BTBD just hasn't had a chance, guys. Right. Like we like BTBD, but BTBD just hasn't had the breathing room. Because as soon as that thing is about to move, guess what? AIHS makes brand new highs. Uh, you were too scared to form on the Chinese monster. Yeah. Yep. It's always a bit scary when a stock doesn't really have a catalyst and it's from China, right? Stuff like that is always going to be scary for sure. But it's done really really well, right? Really really well. Mindful, did you ever sell that stock? Right, like I said, at some point, if it's annoying, it has to go, right? So especially when it's pushing up to resistance. Yeah. Do you not do the thrust dance anymore? It's coming, right? It's coming, right? It's coming, right? It's coming. Yeah. Let's For some reason the stream is giving me a bit of a glitch. IPDN is halted down, by the way, right? So again, do any stocks exist in the market other than AIHS? No, right? So again, this was somewhat of your signal this morning in Discord, right? So we said, hey guys, we like three names going into the open, right? AIHS, BTBD, and STI, right? Um, right. So for AIHS, you want to dip closer to 290 or break up 360, right? We obviously broke above 360, right? So, and we said for some reason we like this one the best, right? So, and then we broke above that 360, right? So for some reason, this one just looked interesting. Anyways, we're on halted, and let's see if we can break above the 620 and actually close candles above. So if you're not a member yet, you're missing out on stuff like that and everything else. Alrighty. So if you're not a member yet, come join us in Discord. There goes brand new highs. So $6.50, 660. Whew, my goodness. Do any stocks exist in the market? I'm gonna keep asking. Do any other stocks exist in the market? I don't think so. Probably not. $6.69. This one's for virus, you know, and Pablo. Yeah. Okay, can we get another hot up so we can thrust, guys? Let us cook. There we go. 690. Woof. 690, everybody. My goodness. So here comes $7. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Did we cook this stock or what happened? Is this hot trades monies? Hot trades monies is going to China? Hot trades monies is about to go to China. You know what? Forget Wall Street. We don't need a building on Wall Street anymore. We need a what's the Chinese stock market, area. What's the area? You know how Wall Street? What is it called in China? Somebody help me out. That's where we need to buy a building. Yeah. Beautiful. Look at that run. 200% run, guys. My goodness. I'm kidding. Why do I not believe you, Focus? It's Shanghai? Shanghai? Okay. Someone yeah. Are we gonna stop or are we just gonna keep going? We might as well just. Anyways, again, move those stop losses up, right? And scale out on the way up. When something moves like this, the best thing to do is scale out on the way up. Alrighty? Scale out on the way up. Let's see. Kiara says I give up. Yeah, it's hard when it's moving like this. Really, like you had to FOMO right away, or you had to catch one of these breakouts. Because now when it's pumping like this, it's really hard to look for brand new entries in it. So I understand that. B Will, give me a high five. Well done. High five. Congratulations. If you made monies in AIHS, type yes in the chat. Doesn't quite look like we're done yet, does it? Like we're still fighting. We're in a supply zone now, and we're getting a golden candle. So we're seeing some warning signs, right? We're starting to see some warning signs here. Um, but yeah, so make sure you have a plan for your position, right? There's no way anybody should hold a bag on this. If you hold a bag on this, you're just kind of greedy, like a little bit greedy, just a little bit. Mindful, you did. Give me a high five. Well done, right? Good job. So again, I want to see this thing dip at some and consolidate somewhere else. CC, give me a high five. Felix, high five. Brian, high five. High five, everybody. Trent, high five. High five. Cole says I bought at 360 and got it at 660. Oof. Oh my days. My goodness, Cole. You took that 660 level to heart and you said, you know what? 660 360 is the level. Yep. Have you made money, smash a like. And yeah, smash a like and all the other fun things, please and thank you. So yeah, let's see if this thing can dip and consolidate, and then we go again. Alrighty. So in the meantime, though, again, guys, don't forget to smash a like. It really helps, and it's free. Um, so take a second, smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new, and if you're not a member yet, you're truly missing out on stuff like this, right? You're missing out. Click the link at the bottom of the chat, become a member, right? So come join us in Discord. $3,400 X. High five. Well done. Beautiful. So again, just a bit of a recap, right? We were looking at this thing this morning, right? Just because it looked interesting. So going forward, like we said, what we need to pay attention to is not the names that are cooking into the open, right? Because we've said this multiple times. There's pre-market and there's the market open. They're completely different, right? We have a whole bunch of names we like in pre-market, then the market opens, and we're like, what the hell happened to all those names? So that's it works out sometimes, but it doesn't always work out, right? So the names that stand out to me are the names that have had that run in pre-market. They've had a really nice run. They have the volume, right? And they're also selling off and consolidating, right? They have to be selling off and consolidating, or the levels are quite clear, right? Like what needs to happen if we do this and do this, right? So the level that we were looking for, right? Again, we posted this in Discord as a signal, right? So that 360 break was the level that we were looking at for AIHS, right? Why were we looking for that level? It's because when you look at these candles, what do you see? Right? Do you see why 360 is important? If you watched a class last Monday, was it Monday? We talked about this, right? We talked about this in the class on Monday, right? This, like, that was your breakout right there, right? We broke, we closed above, easy monies from that point, right? Or you caught the dip on the way down if you wanted to the bottom of the range, right? Either way, monies. So let's see if we can consolidate for AIHS. It looks like we're testing the 9 and holding for now. Let's see if we can consolidate and then continue. Alrighty. Dan, become a Discord member. You'll spark a new romance with your bank account. Better than flowers and chocolates. Let's go, Dan. I like this romance. I like it. Romance with the bank account. Huh. Basically, what Dan is saying is this.
So, what is your vision?
Money.
I mean, what is your plan for the future?
Money.
Like, what is that thing that you want to achieve in life?
Money.
Like, what is your real essence on earth?
Money.
Listen to me. Let's keep the money aside. What else are you focused on?
The money that you get aside.
Ah, yes. Yes, Bailey. Uh, let's go, Trades. Let's go. Trades is a member, by the way. He just has multiple accounts. Trade says join Legends because I just recouped all my August losses and made my daily goal 3x on AIHS thanks to let's go, Trades. Let's go. 3x your daily goal and you recouped all your losses for August. This is the way. This is the way. Love it. Um ladder. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Hopefully. Welcome to the community. Welcome to GOAT. Why? Because you are a GOAT. We're becoming a GOAT. Um, see, all of this screaming is gonna make me have a headache today. I already woke up with a headache, and no voice. Whose idea was for us to be screaming on stream about AIHS? Lord have mercy. Anyways, Lada, welcome to the community. This is your invite link at the bottom of the chat already. So click that invite link and follow the steps in the Getting Started channel. Once you connect, please go to the one-on-one channel. There's a calendar there. Schedule a one-on-one. Alrighty. So click the link, follow the steps in the Getting Started channel. Watch the intro video, please. The very last video. Watch that. D. I mean, we don't mind though. We don't mind. We'll deal with the headache later, right? But now it's the monies. This Thursday. Yeah. Daryl, absolutely. Come join us and let's improve together. Improve together. Mm. Okay, there we go. Again, AIHS to me still looks like the better name, right? There's really yet, um, right? Like nothing else is taking over. NXTT with a bit of a bounce, you grow with a bit of a bounce. Stint is halted up, right? Volatility halt. There are a few names trying to move, but for now, unless we're getting lower highs and lower lows, this name is still the favorite name. Yep. That's always the goal, right? We play these names, they go 670. Beautiful, right? Nice little pop back into the supply zone. So dip to $6 and then a bit of consolidation. Here we go again. Oh my days. Oh my days, guys. Do we have competition today or no? We really don't have any competition, do we? Woof. Oh my days, everybody. That thing said, don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I'm here. You're here. Okay, I just needed to scale a position. There we go. Love it. You can answer later. Can I ask you on open? Yeah, I'll have to take a look. Like I said, if you have any questions today, guys, don't ask, right? If you have any questions today, don't ask. If the question isn't about AIHS, just don't ask, not yet, right? Anyways, we have a bit of a double top, guys, around 710, so we need to clear this level now and close above already. So just be aware of that. Yeah. Yes. Unless the question requires me to not be switching charts, yeah, then that's good. But now, yeah. And then since it's halted down, right? So Really? Oh my days, we're about to break above 710. Okay, can we do it? Three, two, one, boom skis. 707, 708, 709. So again, we're testing a double top, right? Yeah. So just be aware that we have more resistance here, right? But if we can break out though, then that'd be nice, right? But again, we are at a double top. I have a question, Nathan. Is AIHS the best stock today? Yes, it is. There is no competition. No competition, right? What is the breakout value, Ibrahim? It is like 710. Yeah, but again, we're at resistance. Yeah. To re-enter, yeah. And that thing said, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. It's gone, guys. Is gone. Is that thing says boom skis. That thing says hello. Is there a better stock in the market today? It's like, hey, let me remind you, there is no better stock in the market. There is no better stock in the market. Yeah. Yep. Make another call, please. Come on, Josh. We want to see $10. 200% is not good enough. We want more boom skis. So again, as excited as we are, make sure you're moving those stop losses up or scaling out on the way up, right? In the meantime, though, since we're playing games around $7, right? There's only one thing to do right now, you know, really only one thing to be doing. And what's that thing? That's feeling the hips. Come on, party people, you know what to do. Come on now. I know you can feel the hips rotating to the left, to the right, and come on, to the left, to the right, to the window, to the. Come on now, let's slow down. Go, 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 go. To the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. And what? And thrust. Come on, put those hands up to the sky, please. I want to see those hands up to the sky. You can't just make money and not exercise, right? And what? And thrust. And what? And thrust. And what? And thrust. Come on, to the left. And to the right. Come on. Win Lambo. Come on. To the window. To the wall. Let the sweat drip, 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 drip. And what? And thrust. And what? And thrust. Make money, get naked. Come on. Make money, get naked. And what? And thrust. And what? And thrust. Screw, screw. Go, 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 go. And what? And thrust. And what? And thrust. And what? And thrust. And what? Make money. Go and thrust. Okay, okay. Let's pretend that didn't just happen, Just in case. Let's just pretend that never happened. In fact, let's just shut down the music. Shut down the music, guys. Shut down the whole stock market. Why? Because Hot Trades wants to take over. Come on, Rob. Here we go. We're back above $7 again. Yeah, wait for others to get it too. It's okay. The rocket leaves. The rocket leaves. They tried to tell us we couldn't go to the moon. We told them we would go at night or to the sun, right? They tried to tell us we couldn't do it.
Scientists in Trinidad and Tobago believe they can build a rocket to go to the sun. Scientists in the United States said it is impossible that a rocket cannot go to the sun, it will be melted. The scientists of Trinidad and Tobago said they are not going in the day, they are going in the night.
You know what? We go at all hours. In the night, in the morning, we go. We go in the night. Don't tell us what to do. Okay, cool. Yeah. I know, right, D? Can you imagine watching the channel for the first time and that's what you see? It's okay. Welcome to Hot Trades. We like to make monies and we like to have fun. Mike, what more do you want? Alrighty, so we seem to be stalling quite a bit below 750 and like between $7 and $7, 750 and $7 now. But we're still trending up, right? So this still looks really good to me and there's no competition. And guess what? We just made brand new highs, right? So $7.56 at the highs there. So that thing looks amazing, right? Yang just made $780. Yang, give me a high five. Well done. $780, guys. Now show it to work and ask them to pay you $780. They're gonna be like, "Excuse you, who do you think you are, the CEO?" Anyways, well done, Yang. Well done. Again, if you're making monies and you're not a member, come join us in Discord. Alrighty, click the link at the bottom of the chat. Sign up for the legend or above level. Come join us. Alrighty. So yeah, let's see if we can actually close above some of these wicks here. We're pushing back for 750 again. So this is that point where you're like, okay, I don't know what's going on here. We look really good, but we're getting a lot of wicks, right? We look really good. We're creating higher lows, but I need to put a stop loss, right? There goes brand new highs though. That thing said, forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. 765, guys. Do we have other stocks in the market today? I don't really think so. Like, do other stocks exist, guys? I don't think so, right? Probably not. Do other stocks exist? I wonder. I wonder. Anyways. I wonder. When $10. ah. Anyways, let's where's $8 is the question, Rob. Yeah. Josh, 740. I like it. Here we go. 770, 771, 775, 780, 783 at the top of that candle. Oof. I thought the day was over. 787 at the highest, guys. What an absolute beauty. Right? So just keep moving those stop losses up. Alrighty. Below 715 and you're positive. There are no other stocks in the market today. Shut it down. Right? If you see another stock, shut it down. Shut it down. If someone says, hey, watch this other stock, tell them shut it down. The only stock that exists today is AIHS. Come on now. Shut it down. Next resistance. What's resistance again? Is that thing that you break through and then we go thrusties? Oh, right. Okay. I'm kidding. Again, I like what you guys are doing, right? Scaling out and scaling in, right? So scaling out, scaling out. So make sure you're locking in gains, guys. Alrighty. For the most part, we're just joking. We're having fun, right? So, make sure you're taking gains. Make sure you have really tight stop losses. If you need to scalp this thing a million times today, do that. Alrighty, but make sure you have a stop loss, please, just in case. After all, this company is from China, right? Let's look at the website. China. The website won't even load. Oh Lord. The website will not load, guys. Yes. The site cannot be reached. Does it matter though? It's never mattered. So today it doesn't we don't really care. China has shut down the website. Oh my days. Wow. Anyways, so just that's a good reason why you should be scaling out of your position and having stop losses. Their website will not even pull up. You think Nvidia's website will all of a sudden be like, we can't be reached? You think Apple is gonna do that? No, right? So the volume is pretty nice though. Look at this. On average, the volume is 39,000 shares. 39,000 shares for the last 30 days, right? Today the volume is 85 million. 85 million. My goodness. Impressive, huh? Right? So congratulations again if you made monies. Yeah. Good job, Bilal. I like it. Stay green. Eventually something else will take over, right? For now, this is still the one though, right? Yeah. The tra- you guys see that? They're like, okay, guys, let's shut them down. So here comes $8. I'm gonna need that to be fixed. There we go. Do you guys see that? They're trying to shut us down because they're like, okay, these guys, what are they doing? Are they cooking? Have a truly blessed day as well, Josh. Much love all. See you in Discord. Love you too, Josh. See you soon. Let's go. Well done. High five. Enjoy the rest of the day. Look at that, guys. Josh is done for the week. Josh is done, guys. He's like, you know what? You know what? You know what? I cooked enough. Enough cooking for one day. Enough cooking for the week. You know what? Let's shut it down. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Love it. There you go. There we go. $8.20. Huh. Let's go. My open mitts. I didn't bring my open mitts, Billy. Get them now, please. Why not, love? Why not? Why not? Back to the beach. Did you make monies? And look at this, guys. Look at this. Caitlin says, "Hey guys," and then made monies, and then done for the day. Look at this. Do we have the best group of people, guys? Like the best criminals? Caitlin will show up and make monies, and back to the beach. Back to the beach, Caitlin. Felix, shut it down. Glitching a little bit. Can you yeah, we're dipping now, right? So first day gold, first day green in a long time. Come on, Rock. It's it was meant to be. Yeah, so there's your dipski. We knew this was coming, right? Surprise, surprise, no? Right? When the criminals start leaving, it's because they've made enough monies. right? The hot trades money is leaving, right? Josh is like, I'm done. Caitlin's like, I'm going back to the beach. Bilal's like, I'm done for the day, right? When the criminals start to leave, you know the dips are coming. My Wi-Fi is a little bit inconsistent. See, this is why I need Starlink. Yeah. You know, right? The money's rotating to BTBD. So when one dips, the money rotates. Can you guys hear me though? I might just need to reset the Wi-Fi. You can hear me? Okay, good. Yeah. If it keeps doing that, I'm just gonna have to reset the Wi-Fi. So don't go anywhere. I'll just be back. Alrighty. So okay. As long as you guys can hear me, then that's fine. We'll keep dealing with the rubbish for now. Did you change charts? I know. Again, we're retesting that last little breakout. NQ is breaking out. That's a nice little pop there, isn't it? That is a nice little pop. Yeah, NQ is actually breaking out quite nicely there, isn't it? It's a nice breakout. It's a nice breakout. Nice to go. I'm gonna shut down some stuff. I'm gonna shut down some stuff. Maybe that's why we're glitching so much, you know? It's because I have too much stuff running. Don't think so, but let me close out a few things here. See if that helps our cause, you know? Mm, yeah, I'm just gonna reset it. Alrighty, guys. I'll be back in a second. Let me just reset. Waiting for the dipskis. Can you guys still hear me? And yeah, BAOS. You can? Oh, interesting. Okay. Huh, I'm using like a different connection while I reset the main one. That's interesting that you can hear me with this. Huh, interesting. Let's go. Yeah, we cooked so much though. Like, okay, guys, okay. Let's shut them down. You notice how since like as soon as the Wi-Fi, unfortunately, you notice how like the Wi-Fi when it cut out, the stock started to dip, guys. Yeah, they're like, come on, guys, come on now, come on, we can't do this. BTBD, like you could see some of that volume rotated to this one and other names, right? So, Justin, have a wonderful rest of the day as well, and yeah. So let's see if this thing can consolidate somewhere else and then give us another chance. But this has been nice. It is. Right? This stock yeah, as soon as the Wi-Fi started glitching, it was like we have a problem. Yeah, the few other names picking up now. Yeah, ABTC is halted up, BAOS is halted up. Let me take a look. ABTC. So this one's halted up. So that looks interesting. Right? Out of nowhere. IPDN, that thing wanted to compete with our favorite stock, which that's not possible. It flew onto the Heritage. HWH flew onto a saw the supply zone. Then it said, no match. Right? BTBD though is finally coming back a bit. Right? So I know some of you guys bought the dipski on this one. So that is good. It's coming back for $4 again. Right? Yeah. So maybe that's what we needed. We needed one to die for the other one to move. Right? So now BTBD can finally come back. Yeah. So $4 resistance on this thing now. Alrighty, so we shall see. You know what's crazy is my yeah. Mm-mm. You said the market was boring. What's boring about this market? What's boring about this? What is boring? Mm. Mm. Yeah. So yeah, $4 resistance. AIHS again. Just let that thing sell off until it actually consolidates. You might have a bit of support at like 670. Uh, but that thing really needs to find the base and actually curl, right? So that looked a little bit suspicious right there. A little bit suspicious. UUU is actually pushing now too. Look at that. UUU finally broke above that 630, guys. Maybe this is it. Maybe. Um, there you go. So $4 again is your next resistance for BTBD. So just be aware of that. That level was initially somewhat of a base, right? So it's going to become resistance now. The Wi-Fi is still good, guys. You guys can still hear me loud and clear. I don't need to switch it back. Yeah. Testing, testing, testing. You guys are quiet. How are you guys quiet? You guys are very quiet. All good? Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I get worried when you guys are quiet, I'm like, okay, what's going on? Is it broken again? Unfortunately, Dan. Unfortunately. Again, no signs of consolidation yet for AIHS, so you don't want to touch it, right? Let it dip. Let it dip. ABTC is on halted, and you have a bit of resistance around $13. I know, right? Be okay. Everybody's counting monies. Here we go. There goes 1330. ABTC 1340. Did anybody get into this one? Anybody? Anybody FOMO'd into this one? I think for UUU, we need more time for that thing to consolidate above 630, Um, yeah, no, this one's flying the ABTC. They had news 2 hours ago, so maybe it just finally picked up the momentum. Yeah, and look at that candle though. Like that thing just went from $14 to 11, like $12, right? Yeah. BTBD, is it dumping? Surprise! Can I say surprise again, guys? Surprise! Right? Is anybody surprised that it hit resistance and then it gave you 5 minutes of candles and then it got slapped? Anybody surprised? You shouldn't be, right? Right? So, um, surprise! So $4 resistance, a little bit of support around 320, 325 on this one. So see if it stays above that level. Yeah, that thing got slapped. Slapped. Having a field day. Yeah. That definitely looks like short action, right? Because that thing was too aggressive on the way down. Too aggressive. And with a name like that, you definitely want to be locking in those gains. Lock in those gains. But it does look like it's holding the bottom though. You did, Yang. So 355, 385, sold $180. Good job. Yeah. And when you see resistance, you don't stay there, and especially if it's stalling, right? You just get rid of it. So good job. There we go. Just making small the snowball effect. Yeah. Looks like we're holding the next level down here though. So $6.20. 620. Too much yelling for me today, you know. Too much yelling. That's all I had energy for today. Let's go. Felix, good job. I'm glad you sold at $3.99 as well, right? Good job. Yeah. No need for like, especially when you're up $1,100. Felix, come join us in Discord. Stop slacking. You too, Yang. Come join us. Lose a lot of money, 10 to 20% in sold. Good, perfect. Yeah, that's how it has to be, right? You learn from your mistakes. You know, that's why we say journaling is good, right? Ayo, Mark, isn't that Trump backed miner? Yes, it is. That thing popped really nicely there. ABTC. Yup. Yes, it is. Did you make monies on this one, Mark? If you want to join us in Discord, you have to be a member on YouTube first. So click the link at the bottom of the chat. Sign up for any level that says Legend, Legend Pro, the Gold level. Once you do, then you get the link to join us in Discord. But yeah, you have to become a member first. You know, like we cooked on this thing enough that we should just be, you know, going back to bed. You know, go back to bed because this thing moved. My goodness, oof. These candles don't do justice, do they? But this was pretty sweet. So yeah, let's see if we can consolidate above 620 here and then, you know, reverse back up. Yeah. You're being nice to it, Rob, right? Average volume 40,000 shares a day. 40,000 shares a day today. Yep. A lot of it. A lot of it. Whoever is friends with Josh and Dan, we need to call them up. We need this on a regular basis, you know? Yeah. First green 3-minute candle, Mark. Monies. Monies. Yeah, stuff like that. In and out. In, out, run away. Let's see if it can curl again at some point, but it's obviously halted down now. So again, AIHS is still doing a good job of holding 620. So as long as we stay above that level, this thing still looks okay to me, right? The 200 and the view app are so low that this thing is going to give scalp opportunities. Scalp opportunities. UUU, like I said, this thing needs more time. Like it really needs to consolidate above this breakout level. Thomas, why are you spamming? Why are you spamming? What's going on with it? There's nothing going on other than the fact that it needs to consolidate. That's it. Let me try this again. Super slow. See you later, Willie. How long do you think? I don't know, Thomas. I don't know. Wish I could tell you. A dragon? Ah. uh, car? What the hell is a dragon? Oh, you mean like the T-Rex? There we go. Do I think it can break resistance? Well, we need to break 710. And the answer is yes, we can. Why? Because we can. Because we can. That's it. Because we can. Triple U is looking like it's more of a retest, right? So back to 640. Oh, like a T-Rex? Yeah, I see what you're looking at. Yeah, kind of. The thing hasn't. I don't know if it's had enough of a run though. So Triple U is really trying here. I know we keep talking about this one like a swing play, right? UUU, potential swing play. Um, BTBD, yeah, it's consolidating, trying to. We're testing a bit of a downtrend here for AIHS, so it needs to break out again. There it goes, 720, 720, 724, and back down, right? So there's a bit of a downtrend there from the algo, so that's going to be an issue. EAI, Chris, what's your position? Let me know. What is your position? Let me know, please. Have like the most annoying headache today. Let's see. Okay, there you go. Well, for now, it needs to get back above. To me, it just needs to stay above $6.30, and the volume needs to come in, right? So, a break above 650 maybe. Thomas, $1.89. Take a look. No setup you like, or okay. Hopefully something shows up soon. You in at $1.89. Yeesh. Yeesh. Chris. Yeah, so you obviously have a double bottom though at $1.65. So if I was in this position, I'd probably put a stop loss below $1.65, right? Your entry was all the way up there somewhere. Yeah, there's a lot of resistance up there. I think that stop loss should have been tighter, but for now though, let's hope you can stay above this bottom already. So it's been holding this level for quite some time, it looks like, right? So it's been holding and holding and holding and holding and holding. So yeah, watch that, make sure it stays above. I know, right? See, like even I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm done for the day, right? Even I'm like, you know what? Kind of done for the day. But no, so we have a bit of a downtrend here. You can see that downtrend formed with the algo, right? So AIHS, so all the way to the top, right? All the way to the top there. So that's kind of where we're feeling at for now. So it's going to need to break out of that, right? So we're going to need to break out of that for AIHS. Cool. So we're in a bit of a wedgie wedge there. A bit of a wedgie wedge. So we will need to break above that downtrend at some point if it wants to go. Move is at the highs of the day though. Mm. How do you sell a share on Weibo? Huh. How do you sell on Weibo? How do you sell on Weibo? Uh, um, you um, you click on the stock and it should give you an option to sell already. I think the question's so simple. I'm confused. You click on the holding you're holding, right? And you click on sell. Or just yeah. You pick either buy or sell. Yeah, exactly. You can't sell D. You have to buy it before you sell it. Anyways, since 2021, sure. So AIHS is trying to break out of that downtrend, guys, which is good. So here goes 727. Yeah. So we're breaking above. Fight, 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 fight. $7.20. 7.30. I like it. So funny. It's Carl. Yeah, if you're not sure, I'm like just I would just YouTube it. No, 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 no. Come on now, where's that volume, guys? Where's that volume? We need boomskis. Here we go, boomskis. Yeah, it just seems like we're going back and forth there. But at the very least, though, we're out of the downtrend and we're curling back up, right? So that is a good thing. Did anybody buy the dip skis for AIHS? Anybody buy the dips on this one? I could almost delete this line now, right? As soon as you become a member, D, I will. Promise. We already told you, there's only one stock in the market today. Everything else is a waste of time. Baldwin, yeah, do it nice, yes. 690, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Do it again, D. No more bags. Let's see. $7.40. ABTS is bloody. Yeah, the ABTC, they slapped that thing, ST. Mark scalped and ran. That's why. Mark, what did you do to this thing? Pump and dump? Yeah, and then BTBD still just holding the bottom of the range there, guys. Not really doing anything too crazy, right? STI just, again, we never looked at this one after after the open, because it never did anything. So just never did anything. The S&P has done quite well today, which is nice, right? Which is quite nice. If you bought those dips the last few days, you're happy. So those of you that bought NVIDIAs and the whatnots, you're smiling today, huh? Cash secured puts, smiling. Criminals. You're new to the app? Okay. Absolutely. Any hope, KT? There's no hope for any stocks. Yeah, it looks like who was holding this one again? AEI. Who asked about this? It wasn't Jamie, was it? But yeah, like look, it's holding $1.65 again, right? So yeah, as long as it stays above $1.65. JC, that was you with Nvidia yesterday, wasn't it? So $1.65 for AEI. Stay above the level. Let me take a look at Nvidia really quickly. Yeah, nice little pumper, right? You're happy, JC? And then BURU. I mean, it looks like it's trying to consolidate, huh? Like 1760. So any hope? Only if it stays above that 1750 KT, right? I don't think you wanted to make any new lows. Is cooked to the downside? No, offline. It's done for the day. You think so? What if I told you the answer to that was no? What would you say? What would you say? KLRS. Oh yeah. And then WKSP is hitting brand new highs and also halted up. NWGL is also halted up. There are quite a few names halting up actually. Quite a few names halting up. BTBD still just chilling at the bottom here. Yeah. BTBD is like, hey guys, I'm holding. And then AIHS is trying to rebound off that retest of the downtrend line there. So holding $7 for now. So again, the downtrend line is all the way down there to 680, right? 680, 675. So it needs to stay above that level. Alrighty. 718. That's a nice little pop there for AIHS, right? So that thing needs to break above that supply zone though, because it's just going back and forth for now, right? So nothing too crazy. It needs to break above to the upside. 719, 720, 723. So again, still back and forth. Where's the boomski? Where is the boomski? Yeah, so we're just going back and forth for now, right? But clearly we're not done yet, right? Clearly. So we'll see what that thing decides to do. See what it decides to do. AEI has done a good job off that bottom there still, right? Off the bottoms. So hopefully it stays above that level. Today probably be a today's gonna be more like a closer to 2 hour stream than a 4 hour stream. Today will be definitely a shorter stream. Right, trades? It's been fire. Large whale. Pump it. It's the hot trades whale, JC. The hot trades whale. Here we go, 726. Yeah. Pump it. There we go. Did you miss out on all this chaos, Tony? You missed out on all the boom skis? Oh my days. You need to call your boss and tell them, hey, we need to trade together because you're making me miss out on gains. So that says no offense, but you look like crap. No, yeah. I definitely woke up with a headache today. So I'm not feeling it today. But the cooking doesn't stop. Come on now. Offline, you still believe we're done? You still think we're done? 728? Come on now, give us 730. Sheesh, back and forth. My goodness. 725. 728, 729. That 730 is becoming a problem, isn't it? Here we go, 732. So yeah. More cookies? I know, right? Yeah. Maybe we need a vacation, just a Discord vacation. Yeah. Yeah, 730 is just a lot of resistance. And don't forget to smash the like, guys, if you haven't already. Anyways, moving on. Let's see. Come on, give us something. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Um. So all bets are off. Well, I mean, we didn't have to wait for the whale to see that they're off light, right? Yeah, you can't count stocks out like that. Um, Vena, yes to vacay. Yeah, it does need to break out though. So need the breakout. SPY is looking good, retesting the highs of the day. Can we get a 1% green day today? 1% green day for SPY. We were asking for 1% green day on SPY, but we had almost a 300% day on AIHS. So yeah, maybe we go back down and retest the 50 of the downtrend again. But for sure, if we want to go, we need to break out of that little supply zone. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, AIHS for some reason like made it seem like it was, we were here for 6 hours. But the damn thing was cooking for like, an hour, which was amazing. 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 Beautiful. Uh it does? Okay, let me take a look. BURU is still holding the bottom there, BLK, so that's good, right? Claris. Nice pop. Nice pops. Yeah, that was actually quite nice. Actually quite nice. Is it still at the bottom? That looks like garbage. That looks like garbage, George. AIHS just got slapped. That thing just got slapped to that downtrend line, right? So this line is acting like the magnet for now. Well, look, guys, we're flying to the downside. Yes, we are. Right? So all the way back down to the downtrend line, right? So your next support on this thing, closer to this level here. Ready? It's the whales. The whales ruined it, guys. So that line is sitting around like 620, 625. So that thing is dropping hard below though. Yeah, the volume is clearly moving on to other things. Yeah. Too much stalling at the top there. Yeah, we're probably gonna hop off soon, guys. Just not feeling it. What do I say? I say, yeah, you're right. They slapped it offline. You were right. They cooked it. Good job. Uh, yeah. What's up with AIHS? It's dipping. Yeah, BURU's done a good job holding that bottom zone there. And then KLRS is looking good, yeah. Nice dip, nice curl, nice breakout, right? So congrats if you got into this one, because I know this one was getting spammed by the bot in Discord. Yeah, that's a nice. It's actually halted up now. A nice pump. Yeah. Trying to figure out how it works. Watch a few YouTube videos, right, Kiara? Don't just try and figure it out. Like, watch some YouTube videos on Weibo. If you're not sure how something works, I like that you're asking for help. Also, watch some YouTube videos. It's going to be really beneficial for you. Yeah. Remember when you did the pre-market stream for one day, Rob, and you were like, "My goodness." Yeah. Yeah. Try doing that. You only helped make the entire community. I know, right? Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. No. Never again. Yeah. No, if I could yap all day, there's no better thing in the world, Rob. No better thing in the world. But sometimes the body reminds you, like, hey, maybe you need to relax. Yeah, today's definitely one of those days. Is there a video somewhere to show us how to get our trading view to look like yours, Sticky? Yes. Yeah. So if you go to if you watch the intro video that you were supposed to watch, Sticky, did you watch that video? I know, right? Rob doesn't sleep. Um, yeah, yeah. If you did you watch that video, Sticky? The intro video. You did. It should tell you, right, the algo. So, um, on TradingView, if you watch the video, like if you go to the new trader education section, there's a video in there that walks you through TradingView, already. Um, and then obviously the algo is the stuff, like we've set up the algo. When you get the algo, it's gonna look the same like mine because we've set it up that way, right? Because people were asking too much, like, hey, how does it look like yours, right? So we just, yeah, default settings look like mine. Full of monies, Carl. I like it. I like it. Good. I like it. Yeah. Let me know if you have any last question. Oh, Oh wow, look at who it is. Victoria, where have you been? Slacking? I'm kidding. Long time no chat. How are you? I'm okay. How are you? What do you think of Lyft for a longer hold? Lyft. Let's take a look. Super slow. $17. Lyft is at $17 now. Wait, what happened? Oh my goodness. The last time I looked at Lyft had to be in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. Like it's been a long time. For Lyft, I wouldn't make that decision right now. Victoria. The reason I wouldn't make that decision is because if you look the last 2 years, damn, it's been that long. The last 2 years, look at what it's done, right? Clearly, there's a range on this thing, and it's going back and forth. So we seem to be going up to so again, that's 2022, by the way. This is 2022, right there, 2022, right? You can see that resistance, $20, right? This is 2023, right there, 2023. This is 2024. This is 2024, and we're going up for 2025, right? So the entry for this thing seems to be closer to like $10, right? Every time we seem to go up to 20 and then come back to $10 and then bounce. So if I was interested in this thing, I'd be looking for closer to $10, or I'd be waiting for a $20 breakout, right? Just in case. And also what you can do as well is you can scale in, right? Like if you're interested in this, like if you really like it right now, just scale in, right? Scale in. So add a little bit at a time. And if it breaks $20, amazing, you can add more. If it doesn't and then it dips closer to 10, then you can add more, right? Alrighty. Cool. Welcome back, Victoria. Welcome back. Welcome back. Um, did you good? Did you hear my answer? Perfect. Yeah, Lyft looks interesting. Really rangy. This is one of those where like it's easy to do to play the range with options. KLRS is still halted up, guys. Right? Still halted up. What's your question for Nam? What's the question? Boring. Yes. Yeah. So like if you really want to, like if you really like it, then I would suggest, just scaling in, like add a little bit at a time, right? Because again, like looking at the last few years, we keep going up and down in that range. It needs to break the range for you to get excited, or it needs to dip, right? Because you could buy at the top of the range then, and it goes back down to $10, and you're gonna be pissed. So I would definitely look into scaling in there. AIHS is just dipping now, guys. Right? Super weak, but that thing was fun. 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 Triple U is trying to come back again, but that thing's been super slow. Speedy, I like it. I like it. I like it. And then, so that's Lyft. Let me take a look at BOS, right? Nice pompa there. That was a really good breakout, actually. Right there, that triple top breakout. Really nice pompa. This is another China stock, right? Every few years, that thing seems to go for a nice little run. Yeah, there it goes, 440. Yeah, it's cooking. That was a pretty nice breakout. So again, we just did a class on breakouts, right? So breakouts, easy monies, boom skis. Especially when the bot is spamming it in Discord, right? Spam. So beautiful. 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 If you're green for the day, type yes in the chat. If you're green for the day, type yes in the chat. Everybody should be green for the day. If you're red today, everybody should be green. If you're green for the day, type yes. Let's go, CM. Give me a high five. Yeah, this morning was amazing. Amazing morning. My goodness, guys. Yeah. No, I'm gonna hop off in a few minutes, guys. Not feeling it. I think the energy of AIHS definitely drove us, but yeah. So we'll go back to Discord and scalp in Discord, and then I'll do my one-on-ones. But yeah, greens. The stop loss did not work, Ibrahim. You need to learn how to use those things, right? Please. COVID is going around again. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe I do have the symptoms, huh? Yeah, I can definitely feel my throat. Definitely a stupid, annoying headache, and then maybe a bit of a fever. But then I just feel uncomfortable, you know. Just yeah, so kind of annoying. Kind of annoying is what it is. We thrusted today, Tony. It was good. Where's virus? Yeah, you're red as usual. Honestly, again, if you're red, if you're red today, become a gold member. Alrighty, if you're red, do yourself a favor and stop losing the monies. Become a gold member. KLRS still looks good, right? So on halted, nice little pop to 726 and then back down. So yeah, if you're a gold member and you cook today, type yes in the chat. Yeah. Now get some breakfast and some more tea, and then spam Discord, and then some one-on-ones. Yeah, I'm at. Yeah. 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 How is it going to buy the dips? I don't know. I don't understand. What does it take to become a gold member? You just sign up on YouTube. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Trent, don't worry. We will keep cooking. COVID or not, or whatever is happening, we will keep cooking. That doesn't change. There goes a BOS guys pushing for that supply zone. So that's a nice pumper. Is it good to enter now? Yeah, Kiara. And if you lost monies, like so, if you lost monies on AIHS, you have to understand that it's not the stock. It's more of like you know how this. I want to say picnic, but not picnic, right? So you guys are not sure how to use stop losses. That's a fundamental. Like you should be figuring that out, right? Like figure out how to set a stop loss, right? And that thing pumped for so long, like so long and so hard that like if you lost monies on that, you hesitated and hesitated and hesitated and then FOMO without a stop loss, right? So there's more to that than just looking at a stock and saying, "Hey, I lost money." It's like the things you need to work on, right? And all of that stuff is in the education channel. Like spend time in the education channel. Education, education, education. You're not losing because like you suck. You're losing because you're not putting the work in. Alrighty, you're losing because you're not putting the work in, right? So I want to be nice, and I am being nice. I promise you, in this community, you will cook, right? You will cook, but you need to put the work in, right? To me, there is no way. Like we did not focus on anything else this morning. We kept saying, "Hey, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one," right? We knew exactly what we were looking for in this thing, right? And it broke out, and then it pumped, and then it dipped a little bit for a retest, and then it broke out again, and then we pumped, and then we broke out again, and then we just kept going, and then we dipped again, and then we broke out again. Like we just kept going and going and going, right? So from $3 to $8, no way you should be losing money unless you're doing something wrong. Alrighty, and you need to figure that out, because if you lose on a name like that, you need to figure it out. Cool. Rob? Yeah. You need to figure it out. Alrighty. So and that's how most people lose money, right? Like it's the simple stuff. It's like the really simple stuff. Like I waited till the stock was up 300% and then I FOMO'd without a stop loss. Right? And then I lost monies. Right? And then we're gonna be like, oh, 90% of traders lose money. Well, it's because 90% of them don't know what they are doing. Right? So that's one of like I hate when people say that, like, oh, 90% of people lose money. Yeah, it's because people think like it's like you just show up, right? I'm like, okay, you have a job now, right? Okay, cool. Did they hire you on day one without you knowing anything? Oh, you went to school for 4 years? Oh, you had to work for 5 years before you got a raise? Oh, so you just show up to the market on day one and you're like, ooh, let's make monies. That's how it works. Oh, okay, I see. Mm, I see. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. IT, that's a good way to put it, right? The best loser wins. But yeah, you just have to put in the work, guys. Right? Just have to put in the work. Definitely learn, like, the foundation, right? The charts, the it's like eBay, right? Work. Like, what is a stop loss? Doesn't matter, right? We just FOMO and win. Oh, what's a demand zone? Why does that matter? Oh, what's an EMA? What's a breakout? Does that stuff work? Why do you guys look at these candles? Right? Most people that play with stocks look at Robinhood candles and then they're like, okay, it's going up, let's jump in, right? So that's where that stat comes from. You're buying the dips, okay. Looks like it's trying to hold above $5, so hopefully it stays above that, right? So we warned a few times about how, like, this is a China stock without a catalyst, right? We couldn't even open the company's website. Like, we could not even open the website, guys. Look at this, right? Website not found. Oh, maybe it's working now. Connection refused. Connection refused. Look at that right there. Connection refused. Right? So we looked at this earlier. We said, hey, be careful, right? China, no website, no news. Yeah, have a plan. Don't just sit there and pray. Because you only get one prayer in the stock market. The prayer only works one time. That's when you say, please, God, please, just this one time. I bought at $5. It's at $2. If you do this for me, just this one time. Just this one time. I don't even want to make gains. I just want my money back. Please, God. If you do this just this one time, I promise I will go to church. I will donate the monies. I will never trade stocks again. And then boom, we pump to $5. And you're like, okay, 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 okay. So cue the video. Yup. Please, please, God, I don't want 100x. I just want my money back. I just wanted to go back to my entry, please. I don't want gains, right? So, and then we go back up. That's the only time. Even then. And once you get back to your entry, it's okay. It has more gas. Let's wait. Have you ever been like in a stock and it goes back to your entry and you're like, dang, this looks good, Let me wait a little bit longer. And then it crashes back to the bottom. Oh my days. Then you look in the mirror, you're like, look at the mirror. Look at this idiot. Ah. One more time. Ah. Daryl? No, we've definitely all been there. Ah. No one really sells at break even after they prayed and sold the soul for it. Seriously. It goes back to break even. You're like, come on, now I want more. Obviously. Ah. You're like, okay, God, every time I sell for break even, it goes boom skis. Just this one time. Let me just wait, And then you wait. And then to the abyss. Ah, too funny. Carolyn? Yep, exactly. We've all been there. All been there. Just human psychology. It's how humans do it. The market's getting slapped. What's happening, guys? What's happening here? What's happening? All those gains from SPY, they're like, okay, bye bye. Bye bye. All gone. What happened? The markets forget that they're supposed to go up. Again, we're gonna hop off in a few minutes, guys. Let's do 6 more minutes. Let's do 2.5 hours already. If you're not a member yet and you want to join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot and come join us. Carolyn. So yeah, click the link at the bottom of the chat. Smash a like if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe if you're new, and come join us. Alrighty. Speedy, was it you asking that question for EEI? It did a good job holding $1. That 65, right? That was perfect, actually. Look at that, right? So this is the 65 triple bottom there, AEI. So now it's been slowly, right? So whoever was in at $1.89. So you're back to break even there. So this is almost like what we just talked about, right? You bought at $1.89, we crashed to 165, and now you prayed to come back. Well, now you have to decide. You have to decide. Yeah. It's at 850 now. Damn. What happened to that thing, Samuel? No, 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 no. So with Rob, take a look at the one-on-one channel in Discord, and yeah, maybe Kiki, yeah, give Rob your TradingView username in that channel, and he will give you a 2-week free trial. ES offline, yeah, the markets got slapped there. Slapped. Floyd, how's the? Did you guys have smoke over there too, Floyd? Were you working in all that smoke? Chris, you out? Out of what for the day? Oh, was it you asking about this one then for AEI? No, 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 no. Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Rob, are you still in the chat? Yeah, take a look at the one-on-one channel. And yeah. What's watching from Huckleberry City from Cameroon? Oh my days, from the village, Huckleberry City. What? Where you watching from? Where in Cameroon are you watching from? I want to make sure this isn't criminal behavior. Yeah, the market said thanks, guys, but we're done for the day. Getting slapped. Lots of smoke, yeah. This is getting out of hand. I know, Floyd. Like, come on. Come on. And then they throw the cigarettes in the bush, and then violence. Yeah. Let's go, Kevin. Welcome to the community, Kevin. Time to cook. Time to cook. Kevin, this is your invite link at the bottom of the chat, okay? So click that link at the bottom of the chat there from the Hot Trades account and follow the steps. Follow the steps in the Getting Started channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. BAOS is trying to come back again here, which is nice. So testing that supply. Kevin, absolutely. Yeah, so click that link above your message there. Follow the steps in the Getting Started channel. Watch the very last video in the Getting Started channel already. Welcome. Welcome. Of those two, I'm not sure which one's better. I'll take a look. Yeah, those things are not. I'm not really putting too much effort into them yet. The one because they're not coming out this week anyways, right? So we can definitely slack on the research. Slack on the research. Yeah, absolutely. So $4.70. Let me know if you have any last questions, guys, and then we're gonna hop off and go back to Discord. So again, if you just recently became a Gold member and you're looking for a 2-week free trial of the algo, message Rob in the one-on-one channel. Ready? And now you get 2 weeks free. Cool. So yeah, message Rob in the one-on-one channel, and Rob will help you. Let's go, Speedy. Yeah, Kevin, welcome. So again, take advantage of the community, watch the videos, ask questions, really study all the channels already. Here comes 490 again. So retesting that $5 supply. I say $5 supply, even though it's a little bit higher. Like $5 doesn't seem like the biggest obstacle here. And look at that, it's breaking above it, right? So it's more so the closer you get to like 520, 530, then you have a bit more resistance there. But can't ignore that double top though. So I'm gonna move this line a little bit higher to the actual double top at like 510. That thing said, don't worry about me, I got you, right? So there goes brand new highs for BAOS, right? So $5 is really not a problem. It's more so when you get closer to 530 that it becomes a problem. Ayo, Pan, I'll call you Pan. Pan 11, new here, looking for a stock scalp day trade, yeah? Well, so for now we're looking at BAOS, right? Nice little curl from the bottom there. Floyd, you see the nice entry on that thing? Easy monies, right? Easy monies. Is this channel stock on a day? Yeah, mostly day trades. Yeah, mostly day trades. Mostly day trades. So yeah, like I said, the closer we get to 510 on this one, 520 to 530, the more resistance you have. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, you can see that supply zone get a little thicker up there, right? Are you new to trading, Pan? Are you new? Also, again, if you became a gold member, please make sure you go to the one-on-one channel and schedule. All right, you schedule a one-on-one using the calendar link. Do you have Discord trial for 2 weeks live stream? No, Discord. There will never be a free trial for Discord. The only thing that's going to change for Discord is the membership will go up. Um, no free trials. Alrighty, so easy for the lifetime members to never worry about that. But anyways, yeah, join us in Discord. The education alone will more than pay for your membership, and you will make monies. So no free trial. Are we only discussing? No, we're looking at everything else that makes monies. KTOS. Let me take a look. What's your position in this one, Pan? No. What's your position in this one? This one looks like more of a large cap stock, right? So it looks like it's had a beautiful run though, right? This thing has been beautiful, right? Not as a day trade, more of a swing play, long term investment, right? Defense and security, right? Which Trump has been big on this, right? So probably why it's benefited from Trump, right? So beautiful run. You just have a lot of resistance now. It's $70 ish, right? So your entry is 66, so you're at even now, right? So quite high. You waited a long time to get into this one. Um, yeah. For now, for me, as long as it stays above 65, you should be okay. Alrighty. But it does need to get back above $70 though, resistance. Any thoughts about that? I think if you can get into the pre-IPO, that's the way to go. I'm not a fan of the company itself, and they're also losing money, so I'm definitely not a fan. Right? But that thing has the hype, so it will most likely, yeah. Yeah. Is the all educate about trading or day trade live as well? So in Discord, right? You have alerts, right? You have alerts. You have alerts, right? This is moving, breaking news, this and this and this. We're getting into this and this, right? So you have all those alerts. We always say like our Discord is focused on education because we don't want people coming in and looking to be fed with a spoon, right? Like, oh, tell me what to buy now. Tell me when to sell. Tell me what to buy. No, like our community is built on education. You want to understand like what's going on rather than just but they are again the anything that's moving you will never miss alerts, right? Alerts, entries, all of the above. Yeah. So try it for a month. If you don't like it, cancel. Alrighty, if you want to join us in Discord, you have to sign up for the level that says Legend Pro or Goat. One of those three levels, not the sold out level. The invitation's not working. You sure? Let me send you a new one then. Let me send you a new one. So click this one at the bottom, Kevin. That should take you right to Discord and then follow the steps in the Getting Started channel. Yep. Yeah, those are not bad actually, Virus. I'm glad I found this channel at 20 years old. I can't even imagine what I would be at 25 with all the knowledge I already learned in just a month here. Let's go, trades. Let's go. 20 years old. Give me a high five. Well done, right? Take your time, be patient, right? So this is why we say that resistance for BAOS, there's a lot of resistance sticky at 530, right? It's not like it's a surprise, right? So there's a supply zone there. We know that's a bit of a problem, right? And then slapped. Surprise, surprise, no. Right? So not a level to be getting at, obviously, right? And if you are in, you take gains on the way up. Right? So I'm going to move that line there. Again, I had that line there just because it was a double top. But again, like we said, the resistance was closer to 530 on BAOS. So when we get there, you want to be careful because they slapped it. $20 old. Amazing, huh? I'm still waiting for Heritage to become, to come back and join us in Discord, but Heritage is like, no. Heritage, you want me to find you? Send you back to the village. And can't wait to learn more and build your future with this. Absolutely, right? Take your time, keep learning, right? Slow and steady, slow and steady. Yep, slow and steady, slow and steady. Heritage, I don't believe you. La, 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 la. I'm more educated. I'm a more educated trader because of the Discord. Almost there for 2 years now. Shima, it's been that long. Time flies, doesn't it? Like, time goes by quickly. 2 years. Wow, wow, wow. Crazy, huh? Yeah. Crazy, 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 crazy. Yes, yes, yes. Love it. Where's my longevity discount? The discount, Shima, is a lifetime membership, That's it. Once you become a lifetime member, you don't have to worry about anything else. That's it. Alrighty, let's see. Snapchat. Shima, yeah. I think it's good, like when you meet a group of people that are focused on. What's funny is like from the outside when people like watch the stream, they see us thrusting and roasting all day and blah blah blah. They would think like we joke around all day, right? But it's like I think we pick and choose our moments, and like we do a lot of education, right? A lot of education. So when you join a community and you have that education, you have like-minded people for the most part, like we do in Discord, right? It can really like accelerate your learning, which is amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah. Mm, pan-seared rebuy. 415. Where are you getting 415 from? I think I kind of see what you're looking at, but I would give that thing a bit more time there. Sticky. Because I kind of see like closer to $4 to 390, right? And it goes 409. So give it a bit of like give it a sec, unless you want to scale in. But yeah. Mm. You know, like Michael, is it dead? Don't think we can really say that yet, right? I don't know that yet. So let's see what happens again. You can't really say a stock is dead when you're still retesting the last dip level, right? So I'd be watching, right? See if they can stay above this level at least, right? The answer is always no. When you say is the stock dead, the answer is always no. If it's above the 200 EMA, always no. Alrighty, always no. So just watch the 200 EMA. With all the members, monies trades, monies, big monies. No, no, no. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I own a country. Just kidding. Yeah, you better buy Canada and eliminate the taxes, Shima. EEI is still doing okay, isn't it? Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Anyways, all we're gonna leave it here for the day. Right, so look at BAOS, right? This is why we say wait for consolidation, guys. Right, you can't just be buying stuff just because you think it's a support, right? Um, I don't care that a stock has support at any price. If it's not proving to you that it's holding the support, you're playing with fire. Fire, right? You're playing with fire. What did I say? Fire. So you never want to be in a position where you're just sitting there and saying, "Oh, it's support. Let me just put an order there and wait." Right? Unless it's consolidating there, you have a problem. Righty. So when a stock is dropping like this, it does not matter where that support is. I don't care. Right? Um, you have to wait for that consolidation. Signs of like, okay, it's actually holding. So now your next support, right, is this level right here, right? So 350-ish. So nice. That's quite the sell-off, right? Sometimes when you see resistance, guys, supply zone, yellow candle, stalling, resistance, sell it. Because if you don't, guess what? You're gonna be praying to get back to yeah. So yeah, watch 350 on BAS. 24/7 stream. At what cost? Shima. I can barely do all of the stuff that I'm supposed to do now. How am I gonna do a 24-hour stream? Uh, oh, yeah. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Well, you know what I need to do in Discord? I need to pick a member every single day. So, like, every day I'm gonna be like, okay, Shima, today's your day. I will pay you to stream all day. Okay. Let me know how you feel later. Let me know how you feel. I'll pay you to stream 24/7, 24 hours. Okay. Let me know how you feel later. I think everybody always thinks like streaming is like super easy until they do it. Yeah. At the end of every week, like I'm usually laying in bed because my voice is gone, right? And Rob knows. Rob knows. Yeah. So And am I complaining? Yeah, absolutely not. There would never be a day that I complain. Why? Because there's nothing else in the entire universe that I'd rather be doing. Not a single thing. I love candles. I love roasting. I love boom skis, and I love monies. Right. So there's not a single thing that I would do, um, but sometimes your body will still break down though. Sugar. You know what I have? I have like a little cheesecake thing. Yes, yes. And thrusting, Rob. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Do, 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 do. Is it just chilling there? Yeah. So 350-ish. 350. 350. Do, 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 do. What do I think of PRPH? Take a look. Are you in this one, Heritage? It doesn't look like it's doing much, does it? Yeah, are you in this thing? Swing? Okay. Yeah, that's not bad then. What's your entry though? Into crypto? Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look horrible. It's just not doing anything. So as a swing play, yeah, that's fine. As long as it stays above 30 cents, you should be okay. Your trade froze? What do you mean? Froze. Your trade froze. Why? Alrighty, guys. I think we're gonna leave it here for the day. Have a wonderful rest of the day. We'll continue in Discord already. So smash a like before you go. Hit that subscribe if you're new. And if you're not a member yet and you want to join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom of the chat. Let's hope we can continue making some monies in Discord. Alrighty. And it looks like BOS is holding that 350 for now. At least look at this, right? You had a few candles holding 350 versus like the other time, right? Just drop, 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 and then we get to 350 and there are a few candles holding. So that's what I mean, right? Like you're better off catching the knife at the bottom when it's actually trying to hold versus when it's dropping down, right? So always keep that in mind when you're looking at your support levels. Manchester United? No. I don't like too much violence. Sounds good, Kyle. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Alrighty? Cool. Much love, everybody. Thank you again very much for the support. Be safe. Don't do anything too crazy. And bye, everybody. Bye, guys.